Hello, welcome to this reading. How are you? That was a really intense edit. I am such a fan as a reader to use the edits in different ways. Your features on your face are very alluring. And it's like animal-like. What pet animal do you have? If you have a pet animal, it's not that you look like your pet, but you resemble. And I love it. And it's something about how literally the way that you are vibrationally every single moment is so purely like it's the perfect way to have things within you untamed, and it's also the perfect thing within you where you do tame it. It's in that realization specifically as to what you do that makes other people be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, they need to step in and they need to help you manage. Your emotions seem so erratic. They seem so like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's this thing where you yourself are the discipliner. You yourself are there to have other people remember that no matter how would I put it? No matter how in control of other people another person is, everyone has the power of free will, and you yourself have gone through some type of past way where people have manipulated love and like a love-based connection. And it's something where it's like who you were with, it's not that, it's like they listen to some enabler of convincing them that you don't matter as much as you really do matter to this one person that you've been with. And it's like this one person really made you doubt yourself in ways of how incredibly beautiful you are. How like the way that like when I lock eyes on the screen, all my attention and focus goes to like my eyes. And it's like, I forget how big my eyes are, like big bug-eyed. And I love it. I love the movie Bugs Life. To be honest, the caterpillar is so a good like personality to have for like a vibe for me that I'm like inspiring to be more like that caterpillar in Bugs Life. So happy. Like, it's that smiley, and people love, y'all, people love to see you smiley, happy. They also have seen you come from some love-based connection that had you having your thoughts keep spiraling in and your heart keep giving out. And this is where it is to give yourself a moment. Okay, in this moment, if you can, take 3 deep breaths. I know you get annoyed when people do that. I know, but hear me out. When you do this, we're going to purify breath 1. We're going to protect breath 2. We're going to prosper breath 3. All set in the divine way, okay? I am purified from within to without, letting go of whatever I no longer need to think about. I am protected in ways of how I think about myself, knowing I am exactly who I need to be in this moment to receive divine blessings. And here we go. I now claim, accept, and receive the divine blessings meant for me in this very moment as I have released anything I no longer need, as I have claimed, as I have faith in ways of me being protected, and as I now am opening up my arms, waiting to receive my divine blessings. And as you do this, it's this whole thing of law of detachment. Now that you have done that, give yourself a minute and say, whoa. Like you have just detached from a lot of different thoughts within you, from a lot of different illusions within you, that you need to be someone entirely different than yourself when inside of you, you know who you are. And it's the scary thing of bringing yourself out, no matter how it comes out, knowing that it is you, that your thoughts, they come and go. They're not always your thoughts also. People be so like intrusive that in the thought form they be like, here's some hate mail in the thought form, and you pick it up and you're like, I'm so not enough, and you're like, no, you are enough. You've always been enough. It's this realization within your mind of, oh yeah, I am enough. That's when you click. That's when you're like aligning up. Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. In ways of other people wanting to see you miserable, there's also you wanting to see yourself in the magnificent way that you are. Where even if it's like so weird to like, if you will, slow down your walking and you're like, for some reason I have to go. When you slow down your walking, you allow yourself to also catch your breath. You know what I mean? And this allows you to take more control of in the moment what you're able to. And what you're able to any moment to control, y'all, is your thoughts. The way you think about yourself. The way you believe in yourself in a certain way. The way you have faith within you. Your outcome, your future will be a certain way. You're like, I know I'm prosperous. I have faith I'm prosperous. I have faith I will always be tapped into the abundance of the divine within me. You let it go. Even the things where it's like negative, they're lessons for you to understand. You have to also be like, no, I also am positive. Here we go. There we go. You know what I mean? I'm not always negative. I can be positive. I am enough to be positive to myself, to have positive thoughts right now. Boom. Like sometimes you just gotta show your own negative Nelly of a self. Hey, nah. Whoa, girl. Let's go back around. You sit back literally in a place where you did in the morning. And you're like, whoa. And it's something about how time always is gonna, like, there's the same amount of time every single day, you know what I mean? And it's this thing about how can you take control of your day and make it your own style of life. Everyone has their own, where all of our childhoods have always, if you will, tainted us, you know what I mean? Have like traumaed all of us. Every single person alive has been through trauma in some kind of way, where it's also the resilience of surviving it, and you're your own self as you survive it. You did it on your own. And you might have had help here and there, but like you got yourself through the thick of it, the worst of it. So obviously you deserve, and it's there in the taking for the prosperity, for the blessings, where you're still here, you're still breathing, there's blood coursing through your body for a reason. And when you wake up to, you are the reason why life keeps going on, people will be like, you are so hot, you are so sexy, you are so alluring. Yeah, desire yourself, my friend, in that kind of way. And whoa there, nice.